beautiful souls. Well, the last reading, if I don't think many of you have watched it yet, I didn't do enough hashtags. I've corrected that now. But anyway, there was a lot of emotions coming through the sacral chakra, and the root chakra, to be fair. And it went really intense for me, like on the scale of feeling absolutely fine to holy crap. Kind of literally. And you know it's not a bug because it would continue on, right? So sometimes we can be releasing things literally from our system. But I also learnt of something. Now, your divine masculine, if you're in a twin flame connection, might be experiencing karmic situations. And this is helping, you're transmuting for them. I just saw 111. You're transmuting this energy. You're the alchemist. I think we need to remember our magic feminines. We need to remember that we don't need to be worried about the external of what's going on, because we're always connected with your twin. And it's about going within and giving you that self-love. So I got my sexiness on this morning. Anyway, I joined the gym. I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I said that in the last video. But because I'm tall, I get away with it, right? I mean, if I was a little short but nothing, I would be a lot more expanded, and I also hide it. But there is a bit going on here. So get your sexiness on, girls, you know? Well, it's actually not too bad, but if I poke it out, you can look like you're pregnant. So we're all feminines in this room, according to the info. So I say, girls, do what makes you happy and makes you feel good. Because at the end of the day, do you want your divine masculine turning up when you're not ready? And if you're not feeling your best or the sexiest or whatever. So if you need to join the gym, stop putting it off, because you're holding things up. But I feel like, I mean, I lost my husband 4 years ago, and I haven't felt ready to do that stage, because I know that there'll be some trauma trapped within my cells, potentially. Although I violet flame that thought, because I think everything is here to help us, right? It's all part of our evolvement. So yeah, karmic connections. And I was actually talking about it without realizing. So I've just let it, this is going to be my invocation, my ritual to my divine masculine, that as we light ourselves and with the self-love, we then have, with the fire burning within, we're then able to help him light his fire, but also burn away that which no longer serves him. And you might have come into his life as a profound impact from divine, and it was orchestrated so that you can be powerful in his life. And so that love of somebody doing that for you when they're going through their lower nature to ascend them, then that is love. That is something to behold. And I think that's what we as feminines need to hold on to. So I just see that at the bottom of the deck. So it is a death and rebirth. You're going to be slaying the demons within yourself and within others. And your light will be triggering to a lot of people. So I'm going for this deck because, so I just want to send a little, say a wee prayer actually, before I start. So however resonates with you, I just say, Divine Father, Divine Mother, I pray that you be with me and with the YouTube collective today. Help us to bring an invocation for all that which is good. We are grateful that the twin flame journey is a real and very valid experience, and those that seek to dismantle or belittle such an experience are demonic, even if they're from religion. And I pray that you help us uncover the truth of who we really are, the goddesses and the gods and goddesses, the emperors and the empresses, and we are here to invoke a beautiful healing and a manifestation in this physical reality, and to bring in and align all our chakra systems, the 7 chakras. An example of this is that Mary Magdalene, his own twin flame, was identified by the church as having 7 demons. This is incorrect, for Christ lighted the 7 chakras within Mary Magdalene as she did for him. And when she manifested many good things, they write down that she embalmed Jesus. But the truth is, she was doing a sanctification of love and the connection of the unity and the bond between a divine masculine and the divine feminine. And she grounded with Jesus heaven on earth. And it is the intention of divine to bring in this light within and make it burn within the hearts and souls of men. It's not about temple worship or worshipping man or religion or people that think they know better than you and are willing to judge you and be self-righteous. That is not the way, and it never was intended by Jesus. And Mary Magdalene's account was burnt. Many divine feminines were gaslighted, were deemed as evil, were betrayed, were deemed prostitutes, were burnt at the stake. These were intuitive women, goddesses of divine, but it didn't sit and agree with the power structures of this world, the religions of this world that try and control people's minds and call them sinners. The truth is, the light is within each soul. And the truth is that I'm getting tingles throughout my whole body right now, that this is truth, this is aligning, this is speaking truth. And I'm grateful that I'm able to channel this. And it is my desire that all karmic relations be cleaned up now, that the good for all that come in. And I pray that you do. I pray that you would help me reach those on YouTube that need to hear this prophecy. It's not even a prophecy, it's a voice from our own innate storehouse, which is divine, which is God, which is Father, Mother, God. The two blended as one. If you want to call God, God has divine masculine and divine feminine within. He's not stuck in one polarity. Would we call him he? It's an energy of love. And my channel is here to bring out what we all desire. Amen. Whew, that went for quite a while, didn't it? You can do such prayers. Just give your heart. What is your heart? What do you want, divine feminines? I know you desire the masculines to come into their higher role, to release the karmic ties, to have profound awakening where they can come into union with you. And this is all in divine timing, but you must be patient. Divine Mother, please will you give me a card? If not, I will go to the Starseed Oracle. One will go through. And I'm not looking at the bottom, I'm just going to go straight to the Starseed Oracle. Is there anything in here, Divine Mother? Trust your gut. Trust your gut. I already knew the answer, but I was eliminating those seeds of doubt. Be careful with those seeds of doubt, girls. We've all got it. I don't think it'll ever leave per se. I think you just always got to keep choosing. And I just say anything that are thoughts that I find discouraging, to be honest, I just say violet flame that thought, because I need divine to I'm just letting them know that I need that thought to be burnt away. And so much so that even my son says it if he says a wrong word, which I don't see bad practice. But I think it's got to the point where he's almost saying it in front of his mate. It's like, do you think I should take that? Yes. Cracked open. Someone's being cracked open. I wonder who it is. Rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Maybe this is the Divine Masculine. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. That's what Divine Feminines do. They alchemize no matter what is thrown at them. They alchemize. And what do? They go within. They breathe through the pain like a divine warrior, a goddess. They face those demons. They face the criticism. They face the darkness within. They hear it all and they transmute it all. That is the power of a Divine Feminine. That's how you get spiritual rank. I believe in spiritual rank because it's like anything. If you go to school and you pass the tests, you may get a certificate. In the spiritual realm, it's the same in that divine becomes more and more proud because of the things that you're willing to suffer and to let go of and to transform and transmute for the collective, not only for yourself, but for your family, for your lineage, for your ancestry, for the next generations, and you become the embodiment and leave a legacy of the divine imprint to make it easier for the next generation. Does it mean that they still have free will? Does it mean that they're going to choose that? We don't know what their life path is. Does it mean they're lesser than if they don't choose it, or you have some real major tragedy, and heaven forbid that they would take their own life? We violet flame that thought, because none of us would want that kind of suffering. But we don't know what Divine's got orchestrated. And I'm not bringing in, I'm not manifesting this here. What I'm saying is that wherever you're at, whatever you've experienced, Divine knows. And you have to transmute it, the darkness, into light, to not become bitter. We can all have a self-pity party at times and feel it's all too much. But as we always reflect on self and we take it all within, and we try and transform ourselves, even just the little habits, it's not easy, and you need prayer, you need divine help. This life isn't for the faint of heart at times, but there's great power. Where there's great weakness, there's great power. And it can look different. A spiritual awakening can look different on the outside, because they're all ego driven and what it looks like. They're only looking with these eyes. They're not using this eye. I feel like I've got two eyes here, two white lights. Actually, that happened yesterday. It's obviously the reflection. I've obviously got a bit of a shiny forehead. But that's okay. We'll just... lasered! Right, where was I? Yes, let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open. Wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds. That's how you grow, through difficulties. Because when you don't want to get up and you get up, that takes great bravery. And you keep getting up. You get knocked down. I get knocked down, then I get up again. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, you need to go and listen to that. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Yeah. This is the inner healing. Sometimes it hurts like hell. Yep. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. If you've been cracked open even by your divine masculine, this was meant to occur. Ta-da! When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you let life crack you open? So, Divine Feminines, if you're being cracked open, Divine is lighting the way. Look at that crown chakra. Look at my crown chakra with my glossy head. Not by chance, is that? Although I think I had a glossy head yesterday, but I just noticed it today. Shine brightly. You are a diamond, and this is how you create diamonds. Put them under pressure. What did they say? What do they say? You don't know how strong a tea bag is until you put it in hot water. Yes. So make yourself a cup of tea. Go and reflect. Go and breathe in what we've just spoken. 918. I've seen 918 and 919 a lot. 1918, 1919. There's got to be something to do with a past life, I believe. I mean, maybe we were alive in the war years, or, you know, maybe we died, obviously, 50 years or so before we reincarnated again. Who knows? Without doing going to the Akashic records. Essentially, it doesn't matter. But your soul knows what's right. Now, this morning I had with events of yesterday. I was alchemizing, obviously, the energy that was, honestly, I was sweating. I don't know whether you could see it, but it was very intense. There was a bit of fear there, but I don't know about fear, but another transmutation. Yeah, my sacral chakra, you know, I was doing the invocation prayer from this, the Divine Feminine deck, and actually the Kali Oracle. And holy moly, I mean, I didn't know whether I was going to be sick. I didn't know, I mean, my stomach just, you know, that really uncomfortable, but I was literally sweating, and I just see a feather. So angelic support. It's very, very tiny. I don't think you'd see it. You may have seen it. But, yeah, I literally had to go because I was just like, something nasty could potentially come of this. And I did have to go and sit on the toilet, I must admit. It was just so profoundly profound. I've never had that experience like that, you know, literally straight after or as I'm doing the invocation. So you must have been transmuting a lot, and I pray, Divine, you know, help me transmute it and alchemize it for you. I really do, because it wasn't pleasant. Whew. I was kind of like, shivers, have I got food poisoning, you know? But, you know, clearly I haven't got food poisoning, because once it was gone, it was gone. But we transmuted a lot, so we cleared a lot in a session. So, right. I think that's it, isn't it? 2144, 144, 2144. So what's 2, 1? That's a 3. We've got 2 4s are 8. 9, 10, 11. There you go. 11. Legs 11. So go and get your sex and expect skills. Focus on you. Focus on self-love. Let the masculine go for a bit. You know? Just let it go. Just trust. Trust Divine to bring it in their timing. Don't go using too much of this logic, because it's not like a normal connection. I don't care who tries to poo-poo me on that. I've never had that. I mean, although even with getting with my husband, who was a soulmate, you know, I was still getting signs and synchronicities, you know. I was still questioning whether I should or shouldn't. And I knew it was right for then, right? You know, for where I was at on my soul life journey, that he was right for then. And there is no regrets, you know. So, but, you know, if this is a divine union, that otherwise it'll either come together, right? You'll always be connected, or it's just awoken a profound impact on your life, and you're becoming the highest and best version of yourself, and you've got rid of the darkness. You don't need anybody outside of you telling you what it is or what it isn't, because it's not their experience. So who cares? Literally, who cares? Get cracked open, ladies. Let it crack you open. It's going to hurt. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Embrace the comfortableness. And if it's really, really triggering you, go for a run. Go to the gym. Go for a walk. That's what I have to do. And now I've got the gym, to be honest, it is a bit of a, yeah. Now on the bottom of the deck, I just saw, you got the love. Hadrian energy, codependency, boundaries. So you need to set the boundaries. And you don't want to be codependent on your divine masculine, because you wouldn't be a proper divine feminine. So yes, I know we have natural needs and all the rest of it, but you've got to try and get through it as best you can and become the best version of you, and try and be completely independent on your own right, because that brings the freedom. And you're not forcing someone to do something outside of their will. You're not chasing, you're attracting. Be the attraction, because you are. Let go of that self-doubt that you're not. You are. You're the main attraction. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So just take it easy. This can take years, girls. Years. And it sounds, you know, and you're going to have moments of utter despair and questioning divine. And going, are you really there? And getting angry at them. You know, it's all part of natural emotions. Divine understands. They're not that narcissistic that they're going to go, oh, well, she didn't take that too well, did she? So we're just going to throw more shit at her. They're not narcissistic. But you might not be for everyone. I'm not for everyone. You know what? I'm glad I'm not. Because not everyone's for me. It works both ways. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. So face your true north. Who gives a flying rat's ass about people in your life? It's you. What makes you happy? They can't make you happy. They're an added bonus if you're in alignment frequency-wise. But if there's people in your life that just don't inspire you anymore, they gotta go. And it doesn't mean that you're being nasty with it, or it just means that you're growing. You need to just, it's not about belittling them either, that they're not where you're at. It is what it is. You know, it's praying for them. It's saying, well, I'm really sad that we can't meet each other where we're at, but I send you love and healing and light, and I wish you all the best, and maybe in the future we can come back together. And so I want to celebrate that now, but for now I've got to focus on me. Simple as that. It says baby steps, action, follow your intuition, because it says follow your intuition before it makes sense. So this is the thing with divine. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. You know, you'll get a download and, you know, your higher self is obviously ready to receive, but your lower self isn't quite there yet. You know, and you'll go through that quite a bit. Don't judge yourself. Just keep working through and releasing, because the thing is, if you start resisting the progress that you're making or the lack of progress, then it kind of just, it keeps feeding off the same energy, and you don't, you know, you feel like you're just in that karmic loop, you know, that cycle that you just can't get off. So just surrender it. And my thing is with alchemy and with quantum healing earth angels, right? That energy. The quantum healing is alchemizing that energy within your body. So if you're feeling pain, like I did yesterday in the stomach, focus your attention on it. If my mother had me focus attention on it, did I know I needed to do that? No. Before the reading? No way. I had no inkling that I felt, you know, even unwell. And I'm not unwell. You can clearly see that. So, yeah, just keep taking those baby steps, taking little actions, and celebrate the tiniest little victory, the tiniest, and write down that tiniest little victory, the tiniest, because a grain of mustard seed will grow into a great tree. Soul Sisters. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. Forge, don't follow. You're not following anyone per se. We're here to help each other ascend on the path and to share our experiences and to be a conduit for divine. Because as we're all little lights in the world, then we get a big flame of light. And more people will be drawn to the light, including moths. Including darker energies, but it's so that it can be released. Alchemizing duality. Because you've got to have the dark without the light. You can't have the sun without the moon, right? It'd be terrible if we had the sun all the time. Oh, it'd be cooking. Especially here in New Zealand. How, if I had the sun out all the time, it would just be too much. You need the coolness of the moon. The depth. Yeah, so there you go. lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And you'll go in the void. I've done a video on the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. And so if you're going through winter, or you're coming up to winter here, like here in New Zealand, we're a few months away yet. June, July for us is our winter, like June, July is your summer if you're over in the other hemisphere. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. That is where things are rebirthed and divine can work. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. I mean, I need support. I need your support. You know, I'm not an island. I'm not an island. Star family. I need your love, because there's going to be some days when I'm down and I need your help. Except we've got it within, right? But sometimes it is for sharing, because other people are experiencing it. And if we share, we care. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. We might be activating like Jesus did to Mary Magdalene of the 7 chakras, not the 7 demons. The demons are annoyed. We see you, we hear you. But tough. Time for us now. Tough. Tough titty. Literally. Tough titty. Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. And I hope and pray that we're bringing our divine masculines to the party too. Because we need them like they need us. It's a mutual benefit for our society, for our children, to bring back that kind of relationship. A divine relationship that is long-suffering, kind, honest, protective, loyal, devoted, caring, not self-seeking, self-serving. Yes. Here's to the divine masculines. And to our divine feminines, we are the star keepers. Right, thank you very much. I think that's good for today. And please, please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please support me. Please encourage me. Please, anything that's in your heart, please share. And if you can't subscribe because then look, you could say maybe YouTube's not the best platform, but however, it is a platform where you can reach lots of people. So, and you got to remember, there's always duality. So, sign up and get a, so that you can like your YouTube people and follow your nudges from divine and commune with those that you resonate with, like myself and others, lots of other divine feminines that I resonate with and love and cherish and see them as my star sisters, and I'm grateful for their input in my life. So there we go. Love you. We're at what are we at? 34:08. So yeah.